My name's Simon Edwards. I'm head coach of Kingborough Lions WSL. So my reflection on last season was we had a very difficult start to the season in terms of our playing group and squad. We recruited 3 Koreans into our mix, retained our 2 English imports, and I think it was a credit to the girls where we finished. I was put into the role a couple of days before Christmas, and we managed to get a squad together. We probably lost a lot of the first round of that, and effectively it was almost a pre-season for us, and then finished quite strongly, I think. And yeah, we were pleased to end up in that position. We'd probably hoped to challenge a little further, but I think with the shaky start that we had, that was to be expected. We've got Casey Mumford back in the mix at the club again now. She's come in as our goalkeeper, and she's a great example of a young player who's exhibiting real hunger, a real passion to work. So our focus pre-season is getting the players fit and ready to play. So the girls are working very hard in terms of their strength, their explosivity, and also around that injury prevention. So that's really been a big focus of our pre-season, making sure everyone's ready to go round 1. We've got a great coaching team this year. So we've had Emma Mange in as our strength and conditioning coach, Tim Dale on as an assistant coach, and Robin Fleming on as assistant coaches as well. And we've got Alex, who's our senior goalkeeping coach at the club, and he's doing a fantastic job with our keepers. So then we've got Carolyn Ferrier, who's our team manager, so our program manager. So yeah, look, we're well-rounded in there. I think losing the bye this year helps us establish a rhythm, and rhythm's everything in the week of football. So last season, when we'd have 2 or 3 weeks maybe without a fixture, very hard to stabilise and improve week on, week out, so week in, week out. So yeah, this season without the bye is certainly going to suit us. Yeah, look, we do have some young players in our squad and our group who have already started to step up. I think for us last year, it was very disappointing to lose Cara Lashmar in the 3rd round to a broken ankle against Glenorchy Knights. It was going to be a breakout year for her, so we're looking forward to getting Cara back on the park, and she's going to be a big factor this year as she returns to play. Lucy Page is a young, 14, 15-year-old, excelled last year, and once again suffered a out-of-season injury, but she's recovering from that and will be back into the season, and this will be a big breakout year for her as well. So look, we've got a couple of other young ones coming back from injuries as well who will be stepping into that mixer, but there's a lot to look out for with the talent this year. Yeah. Major ins and outs. So look, I'm pretty coy about this stuff, but I think for us, Casey's a great in, just to have a keeper who's hungry for it. JC Rose last season did a great job for us. She's involved in all levels of sports, state sports, so she'll be involved as well. But having that depth in our keeping program is really important for us. Certainly defensively, we've got a solid group there, led by Anna and Maddie Black, centre backs. And Hannah Walsh is just a fantastic contributor in terms of her on-field performance and leading the others by example. I think for us it will be maintaining that fitness of the squad. So if we can keep our best fit and match ready, it's going to be a really interesting league. There's been a lot of shake-ups up north with player squads, a lot of shake-ups down south with player squads. We're really looking forward to it. We're looking forward to seeing what Devonport put out there. There've been some changes up there, and obviously as the champions last year, they're in our targets, and so we were disappointed with our first outing against them last year, and we were very competitive in the others. So I think that's a big goal for us. It's going to be it'll be a tough year, but we're set on. We're not here just to make up numbers. We're here to compete and head towards the top of that table.